What is up, you fucking troglodytes? Welcome back to LS Pig, and today we're gonna be playing some Outlast 2. Now, we'll go normal. If you don't like it, go fuck your mother twice. Yeah. Now you may be asking, blah, 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 letters. You combine letters to words and words to sentences. We all know the drill. You may be asking yourself, hey, LS Pig, Outlast 2 came out in, 2017. Why are you playing it now? Well, because I feel like it, and I'm home alone, and I want to get scared. And I haven't played this game in a long while, and I forget everything that happens. Maybe that means it sucks. Good lord, why is she freaking out?
Jesus, Blake, are you really sleeping?
I'm awake.
You should have slept last night.
Well, I had to get that hospital footage organized.
You were calling out some other woman's name.
What?
In your sleep. Jessica, I think. You know a Jessica?
Oh, no.
Yeah, he's boning one of the mental patients at the hospital he was at last night. That's what they were doing during the 1950s, you know, look it up. They were screwing those patients because everybody knows that crazy people are good in bed.
You said I'm looking for some sort of factory? Yeah. We can look, but there's nothing out here. It does look pretty empty.
All the mercury in that woman's blood, she had to have spent at least a decade downstream from some
How
pretty
did the
heavy
planet get in
industry.
her blood?
If you say so, man, you bought the time.
We should record an intro while we're up here.
Oh shit, I got some leftover fried chicken in the fridge. Dude, I am pumped for that.
Can't work my diaphragm with this thing on.
Diaphragm.
Audio's gonna be crap. We'll have
Isn't
to...
that like your chest or something?
Fuck. Sorry about that. Left panel's a little soft, but we're
Alright, for those of you who have who don't know anything about Outlast, basically it's a game.
You got me?
Yeah, we're good.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. Have a soup pie, have a soup pie. Okay.
There ain't nothing there.
I'm Lynn Langerman, here for newstomorrow.net.
Say that 3 times
We're
fast.
flying past the Havasupai Indian Reservation in central Arizona in search of the origins of murder victim
Hey, Lynn,
Jane Doe.
I don't think you should say murdered. We don't know that.
Oh, jeez Louise.
It's what the police
Freaking,
report says.
We may play this before the doctor interviews. If this falls on the first
Jane
murder,
Doe's a
we need
pretty
to get
common
more
name. I hear
murder
that a
in there.
lot.
We should probably mention the
How many
face, too,
Does
and
are
how
there?
just-
I wonder.
Here, let me try a version that can serve as an intro for the whole piece. Tell me when we're good.
Okay, we're good.
2 weeks ago, a young woman was found wandering, barefoot, pregnant, and alone on a barren stretch of highway 100 miles from the nearest... Oh!
We lost the engine. Fuck.
Oh, I remember this part. Yeah. So anyway, like I was saying earlier, for those of you who don't know anything about Outlast, basically it's a... Whoa. I remember when I was in elementary school. I got in trouble one time for biting a kid. That was in preschool, actually, now I think about it. Yeah, so basically, I was in the slide, you know, in the top of one of those tube slides, and I was about to go down, and this kid wouldn't freaking move in front of me. I think his name was Keegan or something. But, yeah, I was, kind of, nudging him with my feet, and he wouldn't move. And I was just kind of like, dude, what the heck is going on? The Shining reference. Anyway. And he wouldn't move, and so, he turned around, and I shit you not, he hissed at me. He turned around like a cat and went, shh, like that. And so, I don't even think I was in the wrong to, bite him at that point, because he already made, a threatening advance to me, you know? You don't hiss at someone and expect not to get popped in the mouth. I don't know. So I bit him, and then he started crying, and I was like, oh shoot, so I skedaddled out of the slide. I ran under this large block-looking thing, which had a star in the side of it, and I peeked through the hole in the box, and I could see him run over and tell the teachers what was going on. And all three of them, I don't think it was necessary. It's not like I don't know, I assaulted him or anything. I just bit him a little bit. But all three of the teachers on the bench, no supervision for the rest of the kids on the whole damn playground, because they were hunting the biter, who is, oh my god, he's so dangerous. They were coming after me, and I was hiding in the little, okay, what's going on? Okay, cool, it's a plane crash. I mean, whatever it's called, a helicopter crash. Yeah. But, anyway, so I was hiding in the little block, and...
Oh, shit.
They were in the... There was actually 3 blocks. There was one with, like, a triangle, a circle, and a star, and I was in the one with the star. And... So he checked the first one, the second one, the third one, and he found me. And he was like, oh, he's over here! He's over here! Okay, that's what disembowelment looks like, by the way. Not really, because all his intestines are still in there.
Did not happen in the crash.
You're telling me they wrangled up that dude in, like, the 2 minutes between now and the crash? Or maybe I've been passed out for, like, hours. I don't know. But anyway, he found me, and they kind of, like, picked me up, and they were like, hey, so, like, why'd you bite him? And me being a little kid, I don't know, I couldn't defend myself yet, I guess. So I just said, because he wasn't my friend. And they were like, okay, this kid is off his fucking rocker, and he needs to go into an asylum like the first Outlast. And so they told my mom, and she was like, hey, why'd you bite that kid? And I was like, because he was being a bully and I was standing up to him. So she was proud of me, and I got ice cream, and that's the end. Have a good night. How do you guys feel about abortion? Leave a comment down below. W if you're pro-choice, L if you're pro-life. L for life, I guess. There should be a hashtag. I could see that becoming a big, like, sporting event. All these pro-lifers start to, like, lose on purpose. And they say, we're taking the L for life. You know what I mean? I need to get tested for any sort of neurodivergency going on.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I'm a let's see. So I'm curious. What is? Oh my god! I'm curious. What's going on with you guys in your lives? Tell me some good. Tell me about some good that happened to you today. Leave a comment down below next to your W or L. By the way, I guess I didn't clarify too much at the beginning, but I am going to try to speedrun through this game as much as possible, because it is a long-ish game. I'm just kidding, it's only like 6 hours long. But I am... Oh, this is the best part of the game. Hold up.
God.
Yeah, I ain't reading all that. Speaking of abortion... Look at that! A literal pile of dead babies. People who create this are, like, insane in the membrane. Oh, why do they crunch? That's gnarly, bro. Okay, that's some scary shit, Iron. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the pets of the people living there. I don't like the Jews. I know that they don't like me too. Oh, this is the freaking dumbest thing of all time. So, the reason that a lot of people don't like this game in comparison to the first one is because, well, one, because of the AI. I've only played this game on normal, but this freaking wacko in particular, this lady walking around with a damn cross torch or whatever it is, she will literally catch your scent from 100 miles away and know your exact location like that snail in that meme, and she'll just, like, get high on PCP and run after your ass until you're dead. There's no way that you can avoid her in some of the harder difficulties. You just have to run... Excuse me. You just have to run the entire time. It's redonkulous, bro. But yeah, I enjoy this game. I enjoyed it on my first playthrough, even though I don't remember much at all. It's gonna all start coming back to me, I bet. I just die.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh, look at that.
God wants me dead? Okay.
He looks like female Quasimodo a bit, you know? Smash. Anyway, let us find another battery, because I am running a little low, and that can't happen, because we need batteries to live, you know? You dig? You get what I'm saying on my diggity dogs? Okay. I already equipped that like twice though. Why are you reminding me of this? What? What's going on? Oh, shoot. Ooh, hell no. Yo!
Like, it's like they're hypnotized.
Spoiler alert, that light that keeps flashing, that is essentially a mind control device. And it makes you hallucinate some weird things. And in Blake's case, it is going to make him hallucinate the end of the world, including the fact that his wife births the Antichrist. And it starts raining blood in one part, and there's a bunch of like, dude, okay, this part is pretty cool. Look, that looks like an upside down cross. I wonder if they did that on purpose. Whoa, be like God. I remember a certain dude whose name began with S who thought he should do that. Did you not read the Bible, Foghorn Leghorn? It's kind of like one of the things you should not do is try to be like God. Silly goose.
I'm ready. Take me down and give me
I'll take one of those, please and thanks. What does that say? Ad inferior. I can't read that. Jumbo bullshit. Like nothing is
Please, I don't need to know the way, only to know that you do.
Who's screeching right now, bro? Get out of my house.
Your child is one.
You know what this room reminds me of? You ever read The Road by Cormac McCarthy? First of all, oh my god! First of all, why the hell did they make us read that in high school? In like high school class? That is one of the most jacked up books I've ever read in my whole life. And I've read The Troop, I've read Child of God, I've read The Girl Next Door, I've read some freaking bad shit, man. But that's definitely in the top 10 most screwed up things I've ever read. First of all, there's a scene in the book, and we read this during quiet reading time. Like, you know, sitting amongst your peers, reading your book, letting your imagination run wild, developing your love for reading that you're going to have the rest of your life, hopefully. And I mean, 99% of you illiterate fucks don't read after high school, but anyway, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, and there's a baby roasting on a spit in one part, and then there's the cannibal basement where this group of survivors in the apocalypse, they start generating human food by like letting them lie around in the basement, and they cut their legs off and they cauterize the wound, and they to keep them alive, to keep the blood flowing, to keep the meat fresh.
Anywhere but
and this got assigned to us in school, and we weren't allowed to say the words fuck or shit, but we got to read about babies getting roasted and all that. What was that about, my guy?
Oh God!
What is it?
My stomach.
You know, something else is that I remember back in Spanish class when we watched the movie Pan's Labyrinth, which is rated R. It shouldn't really be. It's not too bad, but we did see fairies getting eaten alive, so like that was pleasant. And then the little girl dies in the end. Oh, whoops! Spoiler alert, my bad.
Oh God.
But yeah, I remember watching that movie during Spanish class and getting pissed because
When you fell, I thought we were all dead.
the world isn't as like magically fantastic as it is in movies and books and things like that.
What did they do to you?
Because like, why is it that there are dragons and like giant bears and magic and shit in all those books, and then in the real world we have to like pay taxes and get up early to go to work, you know? I was just kind of mad that all the fantastic things happening on screen weren't ever going to happen in real life, you know? Am I just autistic, or do you guys have weird thoughts like this too?
I don't know.
Okay,
This is insane.
as you might have noticed, I've been paying like no attention to this game at all. All I've gathered is that you found your wife, and Foghorn Leghorn is flipping the lid back there about God, and
Not now.
the pilot did that to himself
Let's just get away from this place.
because first of all, Blake, the character you're playing as, is a weak-ass bitch. Because, have you seen the state of some of the attackers, some of your attackers in this game? Oh, you get, like, raped in this scene, so I don't know if I can, I don't really know if I can put this on YouTube, to be honest.
God, no!
Okay, yeah, look at them! They're skin and bone! Literally pick your ass up, and beat him up, and punch him. He is on your wife! You need to... Oh my gosh, bro. This is why you gotta live. You know? So if a 90-pound weakling is like putting a centimeter's worth of strength, I know that didn't make sense, on you, you can push him off. Work on the railroad, all the midnight day.
I've watched my father fuck your god to death.
What does that even mean? What drugs is that they them taking?
No! No! Oh! For fuck's sake!
You remember that scene from Evil Dead when the tree came to life and did you know what?
Motherfucker!
I'm not gonna lie, when I played this for the first time, I thought that's what was about to happen right now.
God doesn't love you. Not like I do.
God, I feel that through the screen.
Yes, my love.
I need an adult.
We have, mother. I think I'll see you again.
Mother? Oh god, she's a Swiftie. Do you ever feel like lonely? Excuse me. Do you ever feel like loneliness is more intense when you're with other people that make you feel alone? Like if you're by yourself and you feel lonely, like that's just the natural state that you're supposed to be in. But when you're in a crowd of people you may not know necessarily as well, or I'd like to pick up that battery, that you don't necessarily know as well, or that you're just not that close with, or that you just don't click with. Maybe you've known them for a while, maybe they're coworkers, and you just don't click with them, and you see everyone vibing, and you're just kind of sitting there alone, and you feel lonely, surrounded by people. I feel like that's worse, you know? I'm just kind of spewing right now. Spewing bullshit. Hey! Oh shit! Yo, get out of my house. Oh, he can't swim. I'm gonna go in this door. Yoink! Apparently there was the Ark of the Covenant in there, and I am back in school! You know, I was just talking to someone today, saying that I do miss college a hell of a lot, until I remember when 90% of college was.
You should have helped me.
Okay, first,
Jesus,
what's
forgive
going
me.
on?
I don't know what to do.
You should.
I'm so sorry, Jessica. I remember this. Jessica. And Lynn.
Is that me? Bro. Why do I look like if a velociraptor? No, I look like that dude from Men in Black, who was wearing the human skin, but he was an alien. Either that, or if a velociraptor came to life. Or, what the hell kind of statement was that? Of course they're alive. I meant turned into a human. Oh no. I'm gonna get you. Oh wait. So if you touch that man, he turns into an earthquake. Oh shoot! This reminds me of earlier when I straight up went to my boss's office and I asked if I could go outside and play. She said no. Potholes, man. Doobie-doo.
You're him, ain't you? The outsider.
Hey, he said I'm him! Let's go! Hey, I had an idea for a music video earlier today. I think it was pretty good. So essentially, it's gonna open up with this husband and wife arguing, and I don't mean arguing like, oh, you forgot to take out the trash. Why do all men suck? I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like full-on screaming match. And there's no music yet. This is just the intro. They're like having a full-on screaming match, and then all of a sudden, the guy decides that he has enough, and it pans over to him. He pulls out a drawer, and there's a gun in the drawer. And okay, why is my vision screwy? Did I lose my glasses? Anyway, he pulls out the drawer, and he gets the gun, and he turns around, and he shoots off screen, of course. It's just focusing on the dude with the gun, but like he shoots her in the face, and then it's a metal song, of course, to match the intensity of the subject matter being shown. But yeah, then as soon as the shot goes off, the music starts, and in the studio version, the song's gonna start with a gunshot, of course. But the music starts, and it's like, and
Have a chance to run.
it's gonna be a metalcore song, so it's gonna be like a balance of clean vocals and harsh vocals. So it's gonna go open up with the screaming verse, of course, and then in the music video, the guy's like frantically realizing what he did. He's like, oh shit, I gotta get rid of the body. So, and then the next minute or so is a compilation, a little bit of him gathering supplies, if you will, and things like that to gather his ex-wife's body up and get it into his truck. And while during the clean vocals, the chorus, it's gonna focus on things that he sees as he's picking up supplies, like things that reminded him of the good times, you know, with his wife before he shot her.
You can hide. You fix
And he's gonna have a moment of like, oh shit, what did I do? Before he realized that he shot her. And then I'm gonna go to sleep. And then I need to get tested for ADD. So the compilation of him, you know, getting all the stuff ready, and then he puts her in the truck, and he's driving way out into like the Wyoming wilderness where there's nothing but trees and death, essentially. So he drives way out there, and then the bridge solo is gonna kick in when he's digging. He throws the body in, he covers the pit, and then he turns around and he finds himself face to face with some wolves. And this is when the solo kicks in, where it cuts between the band playing and like some dark room or wherever metal bands play, and it's gonna be cutting back and forth to quick flashes in the same style of Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, you know, the shower scene where it's like quick flashes of violence. It's gonna be that, where you can tell he's getting mauled by these wolves, and then during the closing chorus, it's gonna focus on him bleeding out, his back to the ground. They get freaky up there, for real. Anyway, it's gonna focus on him lying on his back, and then a wolf places its paw on his chest and looks at him, and then and then a shocked expression appears on the man's face because he realizes that the wolf has his wife's eyes. And then the wolf takes a bite out of his face, and the screen goes black, and the music video ends. I think that is a pretty 10 out of 10 idea.
God loves you.
Yo! Frodo Baggins on crack. And after a sex change. What does that mean? Alexa! What does catamite mean?
I hope you find your daughter.
Not a cannibal, you dumbass robot. Catamite. Tear off. What blank there? Cannibalism is not a typical behavior, she says. I did not know that.
You didn't give me up to her.
Dang, what's up, dude? Like you're having a bad night.
Thank you.
Not as bad as P. Diddy. Ooh! Alright, ladies and gents, this video is almost 30 minutes long at this point, so I'm gonna have to cut it here. If you enjoyed the video, like and share and subscribe and do all that good stuff for me. If you didn't like the video, dislike. I don't really give a shit. I mean, I'm just doing this for fun. And it's not like I can see dislikes anymore. Or I guess you can see dislikes, but I mean, nobody else can see the dislikes on YouTube, so I don't give two damns about it. Anyway, I hope you have an amazing day. Make good choices to a reasonable degree. and have a good life, and I will see you on the next video. So later out, my piggas.